Hello, everybody. Welcome to another exciting edition of Omnibros Live on a Thursday night. Tonight, it's Manga Night, as we usually say, and I am joined by one of my favorite people in the world, the insufferable Omnibus Collector. How you doing, brother?
I am doing well. A
Heck yeah.
week removed from COVID, I am feeling great. And I,
Let's freaking go.
I just noticed the Garfield on your shirt.
Oh, yeah, look at that. I got a homie on my shirt representing. It's me, Geo, Manga Geekdom, all that fun stuff. Tonight is the start of San Diego Comic Con. So for this episode, fortunately, we have a bunch of cool announcements to talk about, mainly Kodansha and Starfruit books, and a couple other random stuff that we can chat about. Of course, we got some hauls, we got some reads, I don't know, but most importantly, we got our sponsor, and that is InStockTrades.com, your home for all things collected editions. You get your omnibus, trade paperback, hardcovers, and most importantly, manga for great discounted prices that range from 35 to 42, sometimes 50% off. And of course, if you make an order of $50 or more in the US, you get free shipping and a loyalty discount when you make orders on a week by week basis. That adds an extra 2% discount. So that 50% off book just became a 52% off discounted book. You're not going to get that anywhere else, but InStockTrades.com, go check them out. Great packaging, wonderful customer service. That is our lovely sponsor, IST, as we like to say. And of course, every month we do a gift card giveaway courtesy of them, In Stock Trades. All you got to do to participate is watch these shows when we do the giveaway, hang out with us in the chat. We pick out a winner from the chat, open to anybody out there in the world. Again, all you got to do is show up and hang out with us. So again, thank you to our sponsor, InStockTrades.com. Let's take a quick look at the homepage for IST and all the cool deals. For weird reasons, there were no Omnibros on a Wednesday night. I have no idea what happened there, but we can cover this for you guys. Deals of the week. We got that Batman versus Robin trade paperback, 50% off. We got two manga. I'll get to that in a second. Marvel Masterworks Defenders hardcover, volume 9, with the DM variant, 46% off each. You got the She-Hulk Epic Collection, volume 6, 46% off. And I believe this was Jess's pick of the week. Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, the deluxe edition, half off, 50% off. That is really cool. And what's even cooler is that for our show, we get to geek this out and pump it out. Two manga made it to the deals of the week. We got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6, Stone Ocean hardcover volume 5 at 40% off. That's $15. You're not going to get that at the other websites. Go grab it. And surprising me, honestly, Search and Destroy volume 1 from Fantagraphics. We talked about this. It's a American Manga Award nominee. Really cool. A reimagining of Dororo. Highly recommended. 45% off. $8.24. What I'm getting at, folks, is that after you're done here with us, go to InStock Trades and buy some books. Of course, here are the new releases and some of the top sellers as well. So go check them out. Once again, our sponsor, InStockTrades.com.
Yay.
Woohoo! So how is everybody doing? I see the chat. Heck yeah, let's go. Spud Boy, everybody. Tim, thank you so much for joining. Kane, thank you so much. I'm glad you're feeling better, Riley. COVID is no joke. Absolutely. I've had it twice, and I hate everything about it.
I think, I don't know if Gio, if you or if anyone watching remembers, like a few months ago when I was like sick for 2 weeks or something.
I remember vaguely.
I thought that was COVID. And when I tested and I went into the clinic and they tested me, it all came up negative. But like that was so much worse. Whatever that was, that was so much worse than this last when I actually got it.
Yeah.
And I like I said, I was lucky. I was lucky because I know for a lot of people it's really bad, but it's mild for me. And I tested negative a few days after my positive. And it was really just like a couple of days of me feeling like I had a decently not great cold, and then like being super tired. And my work was like, rest. So I rested, and then I took a day to just sleep and like not do anything. And I came back, and I'm good. So like I said, I'm very lucky.
Here we are, baby.
Yes.
The first time I got it, I had to get oxygen therapy, or I don't know if that's how you say it.
Oh man.
Yeah, I had to put on like one of the things, and they would pump in like medicine through the vapor thing that I was inhaling, because I was so congested that it was literally difficult to breathe. Second time felt more like a regular cold to me, so I was able to handle it pretty well. But that first time, I was not happy at all. So the lesson is, everybody watch out and be safe out there, and take care of your health, and build up your immune system, and all that fun stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a health expert, but those are some basic tips that you can follow, courtesy of Omnibros Live, Health Bros Live.
Basic health live.
Yeah. That's even better. Bob, thank you for joining. Home Secret Momo, Secret Base. I did too.
Good. It was fun. A lot more boobies than I expected.
It's 97% nudity. So whenever I get it, I'm not going to show anything from inside of it.
She literally is just the whole time. It's very relatable to, like, I'm sure many women who live either alone or with their partners, just spending their days with no top on. And that's what she does, is just she doesn't have anything on.
It's like being cast away at sea, but in space. So, why be constricted to clothing? And she does have a cat who is very cute and adorable. I like the cat in that manga. Feeling like crap, got a pinched nerve. I hope you get better soon, dude.
Ew. I don't even know what you can do for that. I don't think I've ever had one before.
Maybe apply some heat, like a heating pad or something that can help you a bit. I don't know. Spud Boy, can't wait for a Go-Go Monster reprint to get here. One of my most anticipated recent releases. That's on my to-buy list. I haven't gotten it yet, but it's on my wish list on IST.
I ordered a copy, so I'm just waiting for the order to ship.
Yeah. That might be a book for Jess. I don't know. I mean, I liked it. I don't know if Jess would dig it, honestly. It's a different kind of
yeah.
I don't know if he'd be down for it. I don't know. So tonight is the start of San Diego Comic-Con. There are a lot of news, but we are concerned more with the manga announcement, so that's what we're going to do. Actually, I forgot. Let's do hauls first, because I haven't showed any hauls in a while on the show, and I want you to show the peeps what you got as well. So let's do that.
Did you have stuff that you need to show off?
I'll do it first, because it's only 2 books. Okay. I have horrible timing with shipping and stuff. I made a big order from IST, and one book was holding everything up. So that got resolved recently, and it should get here in like a week or something. I don't know. Whenever it happens, I'll show it off. But it was a ton of books. I did get one slightly not safe for work book. I don't want to flip through it too much, but it is Tales of Wedding Rings, Volume 12. So I'm nearly caught up. Volume 13 is the last one released, and Volume 14 should close everything up, which hasn't released yet in Japan, I think, or here. I don't know. Can I show anything from here? Hold on. Oh, I'm spoiling myself at looking at all of this, but you can see some of the art here. I really enjoy the art in this series. Story's nothing wild or crazy. It does get kind of not safe for work, but whatever. And I got one of my favorite manga from recent memory. That is Sawada and the House of Monsters, Volume 3. Have not read it yet, but it looks just as good as the first 2 volumes. So I am really excited to check this out. I loved Volume 2. Really opened up the world for that series. And I want to see what's happening with the character here on the front cover. If you read Volume 2, you know who this character is, so excited to check that out. That's all I got. Just 2 books.
Cool. Good shit.
What you got? I know you hauled some cool stuff too.
I so I had the orders that I had put in. I mentioned last week. I don't think I had gotten them in at the time though, from like some sales.
Mm-hmm.
So the Blu-ray sales from Sentai, I got that Gotcha Man
Nice.
set. So show y'all what that looks like. It has wraparound artwork by Alex Ross around the whole sleeve, and then it has two pieces on the inside.
Big chunkers.
The first one is a thick one, and it has 9 discs with episodes 1 through 81 of the series. Each disc has artwork, also, I believe, by Alex Ross. It looks like it is. I'm assuming it's more of his.
I hate that there's no insert or like double-sided slip or whatever it's called.
Yeah, it is a very basic set.
It's like, here you go. This is a disc. Enjoy.
They definitely focused on just having all the material here rather than anything else. Here's the second one. It's a standard size. This one has discs 10 through 15, which is episodes 82 through 105, as well as the OVAs, the movie, and some extras. And then once again, we have artwork on each of the discs.
Nice.
And then the last one's there.
Remember when people speculated that there was going to be a Gotcha Man movie?
I think that they were working on it for a really long time, and it just got scrapped.
Mm-hmm. All the websites had like all the clickbait that you can imagine.
So there's that set. I don't know if it's still available, but it was $50 for all 108 episodes plus the OVAs and the movies. And it was originally like $150 or something. And then I got the Robotech collector's edition.
Ooh, mama. Love that.
This is in a chipboard box.
Hell yeah. I love the weathered look. That's awesome.
Yeah. And it has the three parts within. Part 1, the Macross Saga, newly restored. This has how many episodes? I'm trying to find 36 episodes for the first volume. Part 2 is the Masters Saga. And this one has 24 episodes, and then 25 episodes in Part 3, The New Generation.
Nice.
So it's the entirety of the original Robotech, which, of course, is a amalgamation of Macross and 2 other classic anime series that were brought into this new form for the Western audiences because they had to have a certain number of episodes for syndication purposes. Because I think they were airing it like daily, so they needed a certain number of episodes to keep up that schedule. This also came with a figure, 2 figures actually. They're up on the shelf behind me with some of my 7 Seas books. Nice. But it had like a figure of a pilot as well as one of the mechs, as well as some patches, and I think at least one more thing that I'm forgetting. Anyway, it was a $250 set being sold right now on the Crunchyroll store for $75, so another really steep discount. And then I got the newest Miyazaki.
Nice, cool. I need to get that. I forgot about that.
Add it to the collection because I have every other Miyazaki and every other Ghibli movie.
It's coming to streaming early September if anybody's interested on Max.
I was gonna say probably HBO Max. And then I got a few books. I did get a bunch of manga, but I'm not gonna pull them all off the shelf and figure out which ones were the recent ones. But I got a few books. Otherwise, I got the Godzilla Raids Again, the original novels, Shigeru Kayama.
Nice.
So these are the original novels that came before the movie.
Before the second movie. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know how to read, so I'm gonna learn how to read with this, I guess.
Godzilla will show us the way. He will train us. Don't worry.
And then I went to Kinokuniya. There was a new
Nice.
Ito art book. Very nice looking. So I
Very
grabbed.
gross looking.
Yeah, I when I went into Kino, it was at the front, and I was like, I know what I have to get. So I grabbed that, really nice looking, and then from Barnes and Noble, this is a new release this week. If you're a fan of Gravity Falls, the Book of Bill came out.
Oh.
And this is a book that is meant for older readers. It's meant for the older audience of the show that either grew up since the show had been on the air or were already adults like myself when it was on. And I haven't gone through it very much at all just yet because I'm currently rewatching the series.
But is it like a novel or like a data book or?
Let's see how it's described.
I do know Gravity Falls, but I don't think I've ever seen
The
it.
demon that terrorized Gravity Falls is back from the great beyond to finally tell his side of the story in the Book of Bill, written by none other than Bill Cipher himself.
Okay.
Inside, Bill sheds light on his bizarre origins, his sinister effects on human history, the Pines family's most embarrassing secrets, and the key to overthrowing the world, laid out in a handy step-by-step guide. So it's just a bunch of stuff as told by the
Characters
of the series. The marketing has been really fun for this one. Like, there's Barnes and Noble that had like a display, and it was this, and then a bunch of books around it, like other books, and they had like stuff creeping out of it as if it's like overtaking the other books. So very cool. I'm having fun rewatching the series at the moment. It also has reviews on the back from Weird Al Yankovic, Guillermo del Toro, and Charlie Day, but they're not really reviews. It's like, so it says, I thought I liked things that were weird, but I was wrong. This book was too weird for me. I feel nauseous just thinking about the horrifying psychosis contained within. I'm legally changing my name to Normal Al now and pushing all my Hawaiian shirts out to the sea on a barge. Avoid this book at all costs. And then Guillermo goes, I found this arcane volume in a musty aisle at the most accursed of libraries. Nightly visitations by foul spirits commenced almost immediately. It has infected my mind and my dreams, and it will destroy your sanity. For all that is good and holy, stay away from it, and whatever you do, do not read it. And then Charlie Day, look, I hate to disagree with Guillermo and Normal Al. I love this thing. Ever since I read it, I keep hearing this screaming in my brain that won't stop. I'm buying a copy for everyone I know. We love Bill. We love Bill. We love Bill.
That's awesome.
So, fun stuff.
By the way, I did check, and Robotech is still in stock and going for $75, and Gatchaman is still on sale at Sentai. So if you guys want to grab it, there's still an opportunity to buy that stuff.
I was looking earlier today because I had to make a on Crunchyroll. I was buying the 2 new Lupin specials, and I needed to fill my cart with other things to get the free shipping. Yeah. And I was looking at the sale items before I realized that there were books that had been just recently released that I needed, so I didn't have to find any filler. But I was looking at the sale items, and I was like, oh, cool, it's still here. I can show my really big thing that I'm working on as well.
Oh, yeah, I saw this earlier before going live. It's pretty epic, guys. Let me turn on the camera, switch it over to you. Look at that.
Power.
Currently in construction, baby. Nice.
So the bottom has the lobby, and then here's America's ass. And there's a Iron Man suit being worked on.
How many levels to go till you'll have the?
I don't know how many floors it is, but I am less than halfway done with the books. It's 3 books long as far as the instructions go, and I'm less than halfway done with the second one. But on top of the building itself, it also had the Chitauri Leviathan to build, and I got
That's
a little
awesome.
Chitauri soldier on top. And the Quinjet is actually the last part that I finished building with a Sam Jackson minifigure on the inside.
Nice.
And then, of course, a ton of other minifigures. What's his name? Pierce, and he looks like
Morgan.
He looks like Better Call Saul. Got some shield agents with big old guns. This one is Tony Stark disguised as a shield agent, and I let him hold on to Ant-Man. I have 2 Ant-Men. So he's holding the Ant-Man. And then here's the Captain America, the one that, this is the one from like the main timeline, and then the other one that he fights
from the past.
Yeah.
From the 2012 cap.
This is Amadeus Cho's mom.
There you go.
Another Chitauri soldier. Another Iron Man, Tony Stark in there.
Nice.
Thor with his hammer.
I thought that was like a giant whip. And then I realized it's the throwing effect. Yeah.
And then Hulk, and you can see
hell yeah
the difference between the Hulk minifigure and a typical minifigure. And then I'm currently on bag, I want to say 17, and I just built so that's
Scarlett Johansson.
This is book 2, and you can see,
oh my god,
that's
a lot.
I'm not even
halfway
with book 2, but like all of this stuff, I've not built a single one of these those floors, and I don't know what the floors have in them going up to the top, but it's a lot of stuff, and it's cool. It's a fun build. I
do have a question though.
Yeah.
Are there minifigs for Black Bolt and Medusa? If not, there should be.
There's not any specific set for the Inhumans, but there might be. I'm looking to see if there are any minifigs. I don't think there are, but I was unsure because they do kind of blind boxes sometimes.
Yeah.
Where they'll put characters in these blind boxes that have not appeared in a build. So like they did one recently. It was a Marvel one, and it has a bunch of different characters. Like I know like Beast and Storm are in there.
Ooh, nice.
And so it was a good way to like get a Beast and get a Storm, and they've done them for DC as well, and they've done them I think for a lot of other franchise. Just an easy way for them to put minifigures for unused characters.
Mm-hmm.
The next one of these like collectible blind box minifigure things is going to be for Dungeons and Dragons. And so since we have a big like medieval thing going on that I showed last week, I'm probably just going to get a box to get all of them.
What do you mean a box?
Like a whole box of the blind boxes.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant something else. Sorry.
Like when the retailers buy it,
yeah,
and they get the whole set, or they get the box and then they put the box out for display for people to buy. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna just probably buy one of those whole things so I can make sure I get all of the characters.
Nice. Better Call Saul and Avengers, the crossover we never knew we wanted. Being Queenie's in the house. Thank you for joining. Yo, there's a book for Gravity Falls. I need to get on this.
There are apparently a lot of books, but there are 2 others that are written by Alex Hirsch, the creator. One of them is the journal number 3 with the hand and the number 3 on it. And then the other one is actually a short story book that has a bunch of canon stories that take place like between the episodes and stuff.
Cool. Bob Fisher saw Deadpool and Wolverine. No spoilers. Lots of fun. Nice. Cool.
I'm going on Sunday.
I spoiled myself on all the details. I don't mind because I'm not going to see it in theaters, but it sounds pretty awesome, the movie, or the plot points that I read. Let's see. So with all of that, let's start with the main topic. Do you want to do Kodansha first, or should we tackle Starfruit books?
I think we could knock out the like one thing that Viz had just because it's quick.
Oh, okay. Let me do that first. Alrighty. So San Diego Comic-Con. Are we gonna have more panels? Because I know Tokyo Pop did one, but I didn't see anything newsworthy, to be honest. No disrespect to Tokyo Pop. So I didn't pull anything from them. So I don't know if any of the other companies are going to do anything. It might be a short SDCC for manga fans, I think.
I think because like Anime NYC is next month now instead of being in November, so they're probably like cutting a lot of stuff short or like saving it for Anime NYC since we just had AX.
Yeah.
But like I was trying to look through the program, and the program wasn't as easy to parse through as the program for Anime Expo. So like I couldn't see all of the different panels. And I didn't, for instance, I didn't know that Tokyo Pop had a panel, but I looked up like Yen Press particularly and Square Enix, and I couldn't find them doing any panels. So I mean I could be wrong, but I'm not sure. But today we did have the Tokyo Pop one. I think they had a couple things that they announced, but I'm pretty sure that they were things that they already had announced at Anime Expo, maybe.
Oh, probably.
And then Starfruit didn't have a panel. They just dropped a bunch of announcements
on Twitter.
Yeah, throughout the day. And then Viz had a one that was like, I mean,
we can talk about it. They made a fuss online, as they should. You know, they can type whatever the heck they want, and it said big announcements on the thing. Be sure to be here. Blah blah blah. And I saw a lot of people online getting riled up and like, ooh, this thing's gonna get announced, and this other manga. My people, folks, please, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between. Historically, Viz has not done huge announcements manga-wise on San Diego Comic-Con, or at least of recent memory. It's mostly been like one huge anime thing.
Yeah.
And I suspected this was the case yet again. But what was throwing me off was the announcements in plural. So I wasn't quite 100% sure. But nonetheless, the big reveal, I don't even have anything to show. I guess I should get the visual key, is the Rooster Fighter anime adaptation, which I am extremely excited for. I love that manga to death. I think it's phenomenal. And I will be watching. Heck yeah. Let me find the image for it. Rooster Fighter. There was a unintentional leak by Adult Swim that it might be airing with them, or at least they would show something and then they had to take it down, obviously, because it was meant to be announced here today. Here's the visual key. Copy image. There we go. Look at this. Heck yeah. I'm excited. So this is the visual key for it. I am stoked. Looks fantastic. I thought it was going to be fully 2D, but it has CGI elements to it with the monsters and even the attacks from our protagonist. But I'm in regardless. It looks fun. I can't wait. Heck yeah, let's go. So that announcement was fun. Not what people were expecting, but I was. So I guess I win in the end. And then they also announced this collab, Marvel, is working with Ultraman to do Along Came a Spider-Man. This article is published by the Outer Haven. First time visiting this website. So here's the cover for that right here. Ultraman, along came a Spider-Man with Dr. Doom also in the background. So I assume he's going to be the main villain in this, or scheming with the other bad guys. And this is written by Shigenobu Matsumoto, art by Tomo Hirokawa, coming out August 14th. So we don't have to wait too long for this. And do we have a thing? On Marvel Earth, Spider-Man joins forces with the Avengers to battle Dr. Doom in New York City. But when several civilians are killed in a building collapse as a result, Spider-Man becomes demoralized and finds himself whisked away in a strange spacecraft called the Interdimensional Train. Dr. Doom shows aboard, and both find themselves in the Tokyo of the Ultraman universe. Okay, so they get isekai. Witnessing Ultraman battle a giant kaiju, Doom craves the Giant of Light's power and joins forces with alien Mephilas, I don't know if I said that right, and his army of kaiju from the monster graveyard to steal it. So I assume Spider-Man gets pumped up again and is going to team up with Ultraman to fight the kaiju and Dr. Doom. Sounds pretty awesome, actually. I do want to check it out. You know, it'd be fun if they made this into a cartoon instead of a comic. I mean, I'm fine with a comic or whatever format they choose, but I think this would work really well as a animation collab on like Netflix or something. I don't know. But you're a bigger fan of Ultraman than I am. I'm not too big into this franchise. Are you excited for this?
I'll be checking it out. I'll see what it's like and stuff. I don't know. I don't recognize the creator offhand. I need to look up their work and see if I recognize Shigenobu Matsumoto from anything else. But I thought it was funny because I had posted in a Discord server, like specifically saying I don't think that Viz is gonna have any like license announcements really. And just judging by who's on the panel, it's probably going to be focused on some sort of Marvel collaboration. And sure enough, that's exactly what it was. Except I also said there might be an announcement of a what's it called? Devil's Candy adaptation, like anime, because the artist was there and they had so much advertisement for that series. And that didn't happen. Instead, we got the Rooster Fighter anime announcement. But yeah.
Friend of the show, CB Sobolski, said, "We're thrilled to bring together Marvel Comics and manga in such an exciting way, uniting our biggest heroes directly with Ultraman against ultimate villains like never before. This manga will be an epic showdown at a cosmic level, but it will have plenty insightful themes and touching moments as well. We're excited for fans to experience the story around the globe."
I wonder what Akira Yoshida would have to say about it.
I was tempted to make the joke, but I skipped on it. Cosmic mentions cosmic level. Galactus is going to show up, isn't it? In Silver Surfer. I'm calling it. That's the big plot twist. Galactus shows up and he fights the kaiju alongside Dr. Doom and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. So that's cool. Let's move on to Kodansha. Why not? Have it here. So this is their brief panel for new manga on spring 2025, revealed at San Diego Comic-Con. So not a whole lot, but again, they've been spreading that out on every major convention, and I'd love that. I love when we have announcements every single time. Yes, please, more of that. Even if it's just a handful, that's okay with me. So there are new manga licenses for August 2024 and spring 2025. The August one is a digital license. The other are physical editions. And there is one box set which is coming towards the holiday season, which we'll talk about as well. The first license here is the one I'm most excited for.
Let's go.
This is, I am probably going to mispronounce this, Tima the Gigantus. This is by Kent, who you might know from the hit series Colorless, which we've talked about on this show. You own that series, if I remember correctly.
Last volume just came out this week.
Nice. This is about a gigantic monster that devastates a small seaside town. 10 years later, the resilient community has emerged as a tourist destination when the monster known as Gaiatima returns. Miyako, a local hero and survivor of the first attack, pushes to find a scientific solution to the problem of giant creatures known as gigantus. But is humanity capable of responding to violence with anything except more violence? This captivating new sci-fi manga from the creator of hit series Colorless is a poignant adventure that puts modern twist on the kaiju genre. This I love. Environmental and anti-war roots. You got me with that hook. I want to see how they pull that off. Fans of Godzilla, Kaiju number 8 shouldn't miss Gaiatima, the Gigantus. Love the cover. Can't wait. This is an insta buy for your boy. For us boys here.
You know what's fun is that the giant Hulk minifigure, the peg for the head is the same as a regular one. So you can put it.
You can do roided out Avengers characters. Hell yeah. Love it. So the next one is we got a music manga. Tune in to Midnight Heart by Masakuni Igarashi. At the end of a difficult day, the haughty but pure-hearted rich kid Arisu found his only solace in the voice of another girl his age who hosted a live stream under the pseudonym Apollo. Then one day, the broadcast stopped. Arisu has dedicated the years since then to finding Apollo's true identity, and he's narrowed it down to one particular high school. Well, that's creepy. He transfers in as a student and figures it'll be a cinch, but then discovers it could be any of the girls in the broadcasting club. And the real Apollo isn't talking, for reasons of her own. These 4 girls have no use for Arisu's personality, but they each harbor dreams of using their voices to build a career. And they sure could use his money. Can the blunt and blustering Arisu buy his way into the club's good graces and find the real girl attached to his stream voice? It's kind of stalkerish. We'll see how that plays out. These are all coming out in spring, by the way. I hope it's good. I don't know. Not too attracted to this book, but we'll see.
I found out that you can also the hands are the right size for the.
Oh hell yeah! Look at that.
For the minifigure necks. So now Hulk has Iron Man gauntlets.
Iron gauntlets, and they're swollen because of bee stings or something. I don't know. Nice. That's awesome.
I'm a master builder.
Heck yeah. So what do you think about Tune In to Midnight Heart?
I'm gonna give it a go. Give it a swing.
I appreciate that it's a broadcast club, so it's like radio voiceover related. So on that part, I am excited to check it out. Next up is Shout Loud My Heart by Raidi Yoga. Probably butchered that. Sorry. I know that person is watching. College student Gen, a guitarist for the rock band Eve, meets a man named Mike, or Mikey. Mike, while playing at one of his gigs. Mike, or Mikey, the kind of person who has no trouble saying what's on his mind, and Gen soon finds himself captivated by the smooth talker's voice. The next day, the two meet again when they realize they go to the same college. Be it on stage or just doing casual conversation, Gen finds himself more and more captivated by Mike's voice, and the more time the two spend together, the more Gen realizes it's more than just Mike's voice he's attracted to. This is a sexy new BL one-shot that will seduce you with its sultry tones. All right. Rawr. Good for them. Shout loud my heart.
Shout out to Mike.
He's a real one. I dig it. This is 18 plus, and I think the other ones are 13 and 16 plus.
Okay.
So if you're 17, you're in the midway point between Tune In to Midnight Heart and Shout Loud My Heart. Sorry about that.
You're almost there. You're not
Almost there.
not quite mature enough.
The next one is Roar, A Star in the Abyss by Ai Okawe. Butcher that too. Sorry, Ai.
This one, Colleen, who is out to dinner with their in-laws, said they were excited about this and that it is by the same creator as Bambi Todole. Something with Bambi in the title.
Well, not the deer from the Disney movie.
Yes.
Okay.
I assume.
This says here, Misato had a perfect childhood with parents who loved her and a home on an idyllic island in Japan's inland sea. But then a TV show starts shooting in town. Misato's cast as an extra, and in an instant, her life is turned on its head. A woman appears claiming to be her real mother, and before she knows it, Misato is living in a lavish mansion surrounded by greedy schemers of all stripes. The curtain rises on the story of a rising star who plunges into an abyss where the only sustenance is vengeance. The new revenge thriller manga from the creator of the hit manga and TV drama Guilty. Interesting.
Guilty.
Sounds awesome. I'll check this out. Roar, A Star in the Abyss. And then we already knew about this because it had a digital release, but it did well enough that it got upgraded to physical status, which we love. Isak by Shinji Mikari and art by Double S.
And I mentioned last week when we saw it in the awards, I said I wouldn't be surprised if this one got announced for a physical release.
You called it. And what's interesting is this is going to be an omnibus release, 2 in 1. Did not expect that.
How many? Let me look up the series and see how many volumes while you're reading that.
The year is 1620. Europe is riven with the conflagrations. Oh, I butchered that. That will grow into the 30 Years' War. Catholic and Protestant forces clash across battlefields ruled by sword and gunpowder alike, and mercenaries of every stripe ply their trade. Among them is Isak, a lone Japanese warrior wielding a matchlock gun of strangest design, on a sworn mission to find and kill the man who murdered his master and fled Japan for the other side of the world. Meticulously researched and gorgeously illustrated, Isak is the next historical action epic manga that fans of Vinland Saga, Shogun, and Blade of the Immortal, easy on the historical epic with Blade of the Immortal, have been waiting for. This is, again, Isak, which is a Manga Award nominee.
So it currently, as of May this year, has 17 volumes in Japan. And as of next month in August, we'll have volume 9 digitally in English. So we have some catching up to do both digitally and physically.
Physically, nice. I will try and check this out. Sounds cool.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in this one.
Blade of the Immortal with the guy that can't die and has the bug, slight spoilers, the bug things on his system to cure his near-death experiences. Sure, that is a historical action epic manga, of course.
Yeah, and then the guy that has his arm bones sharpened into blades.
That's very historically accurate, I'll let you know. Heck yeah. Somebody did that in real life. Special announcement. This is for holiday 2024. It is the Sailor Moon Naoko Takeuchi collection box set number 1. This is the Sailor Guardians Awaken, and this box set edition of the Everlasting Masterpiece includes volumes 1 through 6 of the Naoko Takeuchi collection edition of Sailor Moon, an exclusive set of 16 art cards. That's a lot of art cards. Holy crap. Somebody will do like 4. They got, no, we're throwing them all in. 16. A beautiful holographic box featuring a premium magnetic enclosure. We do have video and images, so let me grab that real quick. Give me a second. I saw that all over Twitter and on my Discord, thanks to our wonderful mod, James, who posted that. Where did you post that, James? Should be Manga. There we go. Yeah. Love it. Let's go. Okay, I found it. Hold on, hold on. I am not a professional, as Jess likes to say. There we go. So this was at the panel. They showed it off. I'm not gonna put the video on here because it's too complicated for this nerd. Sorry, but you can see the 16 art cards. Holy moly! Which I assume these are the big illustrations that you can find on the Eternal editions, right? Like the pinups or something. I need to double check.
I don't recall. It's been a minute.
I'll grab them. I'll check it out before we end the show. As you can see, it fits 6 of the books here. I love that the third one is a little bit smaller than the other ones. Looks kind of funny there. And the box. Let's see. Do we have another shot? Oh, we do. No, we don't. No, it's just. What the hell do we have? Hold on. I'm looking at the video. See if I'm missing anything. Nope. And the other video. It's just the top of the box with a lot of glitter. Okay, so we don't see anything. We'll see it eventually. But if you don't have Sailor Moon through the Eternal editions, because they might be a little bit too pricey, and you're considering owning this classic, I think this is a nice addition to your library. I'm not big on box sets. You guys know that. But it looks really cool. I had a couple of these editions, and then I gave those away and upgraded to the Eternal editions, which I prefer, but still looks really cool, I think. Look at all that glitter. Love it. They had extra glitter. I'm like, sure, throw it on the whole box. There we go. I really want to see the rest of the box for the illustrations. I'm pretty sure they're going to look great. So that is it. We have one new digital announcement, which is already out, and that is That Beauty is a Tramp from Hal Osaka. This is cool and tomboyish. Nagi wants a boyfriend, but has one big problem. Ever since an incident in college, her body reflexively rejects the touch of any man. That is until she encounters the beautiful male model Aaron? Adan? Is he related to Samus, Adan? Is he the ancestor of Samus? You're gonna have to read to find out. Who uses his androgynous look to effortlessly model both masculine and feminine styles. She's shocked to discover that she can touch him without having a reaction. And when he asks her to join him in an upcoming photo shoot with a famous photographer, she agrees on one condition: be her practice boyfriend for 1 month and help her conquer her aversion once and for all. This is by the author of Such a Treacherous Piano Sonata. So shout out to The Beauty is a Tramp. And I am a huge Metroid fan, so I am interested in checking this out. Nothing to do with the damn book. Somebody's going to be confused, but whatever. Let's take a quick look at the first chapter, as we always do. I don't know if this has fan service. I don't know if it's 18 and up. If it is, we're going to get demonetized, and that's going to be amazing. So we're going to look at all this stuff together. Oh, boy. Wait, I should check this. Hold on. I say I'm acting all brave. I'm like, we're going to be fine, but I do want to check it out first. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. Right? Let's see. Skipping through the pages real quick. Yeah, no, we're good. All right. Perfect. Let me pull this back up. You can read the first chapter for free and buy it and all that fun stuff. Looks fine. Looks cool. I dig it. I like the artwork. I like the character designs. And the ancestors to Samus looks pretty cool too. Even has blonde hair. Long blonde hair. They are similar. I'm convinced. So in the future, this book sets up the Metroid saga, which we are getting Metroid Prime 4 in a couple months next year. So shout out to Nintendo for collaborating with Kodansha. Boy. So that's it. That's all we got for Kodansha. Again, pretty cool. Small batch of announcements. I am most excited for the Gigantus book, Kaiju. The monster here looks like something from Ultraman or Gamera, one of the two.
Yeah, it looks like there's a pretty specific Gamera monster that looks like.
Yeah. And we got a lot of music related manga. 2 music books. We got this one, Roar, which sounds pretty hype too. Isak, pretty nice. And,
Blade of the Immortal.
yeah, Blade of the Immortal, the historical epic, baby. That really happened in Japan. Go Google it. It really happened. Next up, we got Starfruit. It's been a while since they've done a chunk of announcements. So I would love to see that. We're going to go to Anime News Network because I couldn't pull the Twitter thread, unfortunately. I do apologize. So shout out to friends of the show, ANN. They put this together. Starfruit Books licenses a bunch of manga. The first one here is Reality from Naruho Amino. It's coming out next year, by the way. It's a one-shot of 258 pages. This is a collection of horror short stories published in Weekly Young Jump from 1987. Hey, that's my birth year, to 1988. It mainly contains original stories based on Natsume Soseki's 10 Nights of Dreams and Izumi Kyoka's Kumano Hijiri. That looks dreadful, that cover. Not having a good time there. Next up, we got another one-shot book, Children Don't Play in the Dark, from Sachiko Uguisu. There we go. A tale of a brother and sister which has ESP powers. Contains extra material not included in the Japanese 2016 re-release. Nice. It's going to be super creepy. This is what I'm hyped for. 8-Man Infinity. I was really surprised by this. This is by Jiro Kawata, Kyoichi Nanatsuki, and Takayuki Takashi, as well as Kazumasa Hirai. A whole bunch of people worked on this book. 6 volumes. This is a standalone series based on the hero 8-Man. And they make a note, which is great for non-fans of 8-Man to know, that you can read this without reading the original series. So 8-Man is sort of the precursor to Kamen Rider and all the other nonsense that soon followed that we all know and love. So I do like this a lot. I like the character. I recommend it. If you're into Super Sentai, if you're into characters like Kamen Rider and Power Rangers and stuff, definitely support Starfruit and get this. I will probably be getting this 8-Man Infinity. So this is like a rebooted or reimagining of the character much later, because the original 8-Man is old at this point, like decades old.
I'm hoping someone will pick up the original though, but Jiro Kawada also known in the States here for the Batman manga.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. So shout out to 8-Man Infinity. That's awesome. Love that. This is pretty interesting too. Everybody knows that I'm the vampire manga guy. Treime, I butchered that. One shot from Gamu-chan. This is a story of a vampire and a vampire hunter. This is coming soon digitally, but end of 2024, we should have it physically. It's a one shot of 52 pages. I want to pull up the Twitter thread because it does have art on each of these books. So I'll do that in a sec. Also coming out from Sasa, Long Years Above the Clouds. It's another one shot. Again, similar to the vampire one. It's coming out soon digitally, but by the end of 2024, we should have the physical edition. 63 pages. The story of a race of few individuals that live on a mountaintop above the clouds. Sounds very Nausicaa-esque to me. The ending theme, one shot Same deal. End of the year physical, 52 pages. This is by Hirokazu Oshima. The story of a secondhand bookstore that is about to close and the interactions between the store owner and a customer. I hope there's more to that because I do have similar stories to that happened of stores closing, and I was the one chatting up with the owner about the store. And I think this is the last one. Yeah. The fantasy ends today on this broadcast. After this broadcast, there is no more fantasy. Sorry, folks. We're done. This is a one-shot by Mitsu Nakamura. Coming soon digitally, so no physical yet. 58 pages. There's someone inside that church whose voice only I can hear. It's a fantasy set in Europe. And that's it. That's all we got for Starfruit. A lot of one-shots, which don't get a lot of love from the other publishers. So I do appreciate that immensely. I'm a big fan of one-and-done collections. So cool. I don't know if I'll get any of the horror ones, but I am interested in 8-Man Infinity and the vampire one, of course. Somebody on Twitter said this guy looked like a vampire Griffith, and now I can't unsee it with the wavy hair. That's cool. Maybe this. I don't know. I said Nausicaa, but I'm thinking more Dark Crystal or something like that. Jim Henson. All right. Let me close this for a second. Kane, you posted something and I completely forgot to highlight it. I am so sorry. For manga, I picked up Cat Plus Gamer Volume 5, Centaurs Volume 2, Fox and Little Tanuki Volume 7, the final one. Nice. I read the first volume of Isak digitally and dug it. Definitely looking forward to the physical release. Doggo has some opinions on Sailor Moon. Yeah, very vocal. Some of the volumes are different height. Guren, that's pretty nice. I need to get around to Sailor Moon one of these days. I own the first re-release of Sailor Moon, which is enough for me. The Metroid crossover Geo never knew he wanted. I know. I'm excited. I need it. Vampire manga. Let me get the thread. Oh, you know why I was okay? Because I need to share my link, and I hate sharing my stuff on here. Starfruit. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? Hold on, everybody. Okay. Got it. Okay. Let me share my link. Share screen, Chrome tab. Can you see this? Do I need to zoom in? I already read it, so there's no need to read anything. I'll show the art. This is the art for The Fantasy Ends Today. There we go. Here's some of the art for that one. Looking pretty lovely. I'm pretty sure, I suspect this will have a tragic ending and will break a lot of people's hearts. That's just my hunch. Here's some art for Ending Theme, which is the bookstore that's closing. I'm sorry, dog. Looks pretty interesting. The cover for that. Here's Long Ears Above the Clouds by Sasa. They all have long ears. Of course, you see it on the title. There was once a village. Yep. Looks pretty interesting. Dig it. Should be fun. Here's the art for the vampire one shot. Oh, look at, even this guy said it. Griffith. This looks cool. I dig it. Here we have 8-Man Infinity. 6 volumes. That's awesome. Is this the longest series that Starfruit now publishes?
Yes.
Nice.
Because most everything that they've done is, for the most part, single volume releases. And then they have a few that I think were like 3 volumes at the most. like 2 and 3 volume. So 6 is a lot for them.
Boy, why does Vampire look like Griffith?
I'm hoping that they don't have a lot of issues with delays and stuff, because they're saying they want all of these things to be out physically by the end of the year, but
we'll see. I don't know. Good luck, Starfruit.
Yes.
Here's a look at Children Don't Play in the Dark. This looks like what's the legend for the on the Appalachian Mountains? The there's an urban legend about like
the Skinwalkers.
Is it Skinwalker or something? One of those things, Skinwalker or like the Valley people or some crazy stuff like that. I see it all the time on my TikTok feed. People, I follow a lot of like creepy ghost related stuff, and there's a few accounts that talk about like urban legends and stuff, and they mention this stuff all the time, but I can't remember the name. But let's go with Skinwalker. That's gonna be creepy. Here's some of the art, looking even creepier. Oh, look at that. He exploded into a bunch of guts. Fantastic.
Nice.
This is the art for, what was this called? Reality. Oh, boy. Not safe for work. Not safe for life. Look at that. Oh, he melted. Sorry. I like that if I show a butt or a boob or a ding dong, we're gonna get demonetized and in a lot of trouble. But if I leave this on with this guy melted, it's all right. It's cool. We're chill about it. Melting face, sure, why not? Update. Is this? No, this is not. So that's it. That's all I got. Let's see. From Starfruit, 8-man for now is my go-to, and the vampire one. But who knows? Might pick up other stuff later. That can be shown, but boobs isn't okay. I know. Human anatomy. No. Human disintegration. Yeah, let's go, dude. So that's it. That's all we got. Thoughts? What do you think for Starfruit?
A lot of cool looking licenses, and I know that they mentioned that they've got more stuff in the pipeline, but I just hope that they don't have a lot of delays and issues and whatnot in getting those things out, because they're still from last year. I don't even think we've gotten a single one of the things they announced last year released. Boy. Maybe one has come out. I'd have to look at everything.
Oh, this was not part of the announcements, but it is supposedly coming out next year. Let me go back again real quick. I missed this one. My bad. Did we know about this one? Cypher by Hiroshi Kato. 2-volume shonen horror series coming 2025. Interesting. I like this. This looks like a super grotesque kappa or something. I'm excited for that. We have 4 other licenses, but the contracts are still being signed. If they come in the next few days, you all will be the first to know. And they also mentioned classic shoujo license update. Contract is signed. We are waiting for the okay to announce it, but yes, it's real. Over 600 pages. I wonder which one it'll be. 600 pages. That's a lot. So again, shout out to Starfruit. Good luck. Let's see. I miss any comments from you wonderful people out there. There's a new Gatchaman graphic novel series in the works. I read the Free Comic Book Day issue. Not bad. Not entirely for me. I like that the Robotech slipcase looks worn. Saving my anime and manga purchases for Anime NYC. Nice. So you're gonna be there. That's awesome. I'm joking, but you can be our correspondent, Kane. Send us info and pictures. I don't know. Looks like I am caught up with the chat. If I missed anything, I do apologize. Once again, a shout out to our sponsor, InStockTrades.com, your home for collected editions. You get your Omnibus trade paperbacks, manga, and more for great discounted prices that range from 42 to 50, sometimes even more. If you make an order of $50 or more in the US, you get free shipping. And remember about that loyalty discount, which adds an extra 2% discount on your order if you make it on a week-by-week basis. Great packaging, wonderful customer service, only when you visit our sponsor, InStockTrades.com. Go check them out, guys. That's it. I'm committing myself here before we leave. There might be a show tomorrow, so if you guys are interested, I don't want the because if we do it next week, I don't think it's gonna be as fun. So I do want to cover more SDCC stuff. We've always done that in the past. So even if it's just me, a solo Geo show, I will be going over like all the comic stuff and toys and stuff, Q&A. If you guys want to watch and hang out, I will do my best to make that stream. I'm 80% sure it's going to happen. The other 20% depends on how tired I am by the time I get home and all that stuff. But fingers crossed, I actually do it for all you wonderful people out there, because for some reason, we missed a show on Wednesday, so I'm making up for it. I shouldn't, but I am for you guys. William Lee, thank you for joining, and we're leaving. Good evening, y'all. Okay. Only 8. Hit the like button. Come on, we got 23 people watching right now. If you 23 amazing individuals hit the like button, that's gonna go a long way, and I will love you immensely. So please do that. I'll take some pictures for Anime NYC for you, Gio. I'll post them in the Discord. Hell yeah. Let's go. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. If you see some cool merch, we're not going to take any requests. We're not going to do that, but post that as well. Here's the Discord link if you guys want to join mine and talk about all the nerdy stuff that you can handle. That's my Manga Geekdom community Discord, baby. Insufferable Omnibus Collector, what you got cooking up on your end?
Well, I was supposed to do the Anime Expo coverage video on my channel, but hurricane and COVID delayed that by a couple weeks, so I figured I'd just wait for this convention to be done, and then I would combine them both. So
you can do like a SummerCon season announcement.
Well, I'll do those two since they're both July, and then I'll do another one separately for Anime NYC. So hopefully this weekend I can get all the work done on that, and have it out like in the first half of the week. So that's what I got going on my side of stuff, aside from building Legos and Hulk Smash.
Yeah, hell yeah. I just remembered I wanted to chat with this about this with you. Sentai also revealed their slate for, I think it's October, for anime releases. It's really quick. We can go over that. Let me find the link. Pre-orders, filter. Why August, July? Where is idiot. October. There we go. All right. Let me show that off real quick, because we do talk about anime from time to time. We are anime collectors. Let's open the link again. Sorry, folks. This is the epilogue for the stream. I do apologize. You can find me on my channel, Manga Geekdom, where I talk about all the manga that I'm reading. I made a video at the start of the year called 30 of the most anticipated manga for 2024, and I went over what was available, which was January to June, basically. And since then, we've had so many announcements that I am returning to that video and making a second part, which is not 30, but at least 70 releases
Jesus.
for this later half of the year, August through December, and I'm going through everybody: Viz, Kodansha, Yen, Titan. I covered Ablaze, Udon, Smudge, New York Reviewer comic, and some others. So I'm currently in the process of making that video. So far, it's an hour and 10 minutes, and I'm not looking forward to editing all that. But I'm making it happen for you guys. I thought I was going to be ready for tomorrow, but it's not. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be out on Monday. So be on the lookout for that. It's a lot of tedious work, but it's fun to do because I like collecting all that data. So it's a love and hate relationship with my head making that video. Here we go. These are the pre-orders for Sentai anime. The animes. There we go. No, this is August. Sorry. October. All right. So we got these. Let me open links on all that. Such a professional. All right. First one is Outbreak Company Complete Collection. This is a re-release. It's been out of stock for a while, out of print, I should say. So $39. And if you wait a little while, you might get it for a lot less. Just saying. Or not. I mean, this is all right. Almost $40. For how many episodes? 12 episodes. All right, cool. We're also getting The Dreaming Boy is a Complete Realist complete collection. I saw 1 or 2 episodes of this, and it was not for me, so I skipped it. But some people liked it. And here we have with a Blu-ray release. 12 episodes, $46. This I am excited for. Panzer World Gallant Complete Series. All 25 episodes with the 3 OVAs. $50. I will be grabbing this at some point. Sign me up for that. 800 minutes. Also coming out, The Most Heretical Last Boss Queen from Villainess to Savior Complete Collection. This, I believe, is also 12 episodes. Yep. So there's that. This is exciting for a lot of people. If you missed out on the Ninja Scroll Blu-ray, you now have another opportunity to own this classic anime movie from the Japanimation era for all you old folks out there like myself. This is being reprinted in a limited edition steelbook. So don't sleep on it because I'm pretty sure it's going to sell out and it will never return for 100 years. This contains just the movie, so it's just a theatrical version. Unfortunately, this is not the remastered one that is currently being shown in limited theaters. This is just the regular Blu-ray, just in repackaged as a steelbook with a slipcover. I have very fond memories of Ninja Scroll and being creeped out and intrigued by all the action and sexuality at display here in the 90s. Limited print run, quantities available for pre-order. Limited print run. I don't want to FOMO anybody, but this is going to sell out eventually, and you're not going to get it because stuff like Vampire Hunter D, the first movie, that was released forever ago, and eventually it sold out. And then they did the steelbook for it. It also sold out, and it's currently unavailable. I don't have that movie on Blu-ray, and I'm annoyed because I love Vampire Hunter D, and I'm missing that movie. So I don't want you to miss out on it. So pick up Ninja Scroll now if you're interested. It's a little pricey because it's a movie, but you know. You have the movie, right? Ninja Scroll? The same edition that I have, the one with the slipcover.
Mine doesn't have a slipcover, but it could be because I got rid of the slipcover. But I don't remember.
Gotcha. There you go. And this I am excited for. Although I do have the manga, so I'm not going to get this. Level 1 Demon Lord and One Room Hero is getting a complete collection. It has all 12 episodes. I really enjoy this manga. I believe it recently ended, or it's about to end, something like that in Japan. So it's not a whole ton of volumes. I think the total will be less than 10. This anime covers up to volume 5, and it adds an extra bit of filler, but it made a lot of sense. If you've read the manga or seen this, you probably know what I'm mentioning and talking about. But I do recommend it. It's a fun comedy. It's not. Isn't it? Does it fall as an isekai? No, it's not an isekai. A comedy fantasy series about a former hero. They defeated the demon lord. Now there's peace in the land. So he's a former hero, if you will, a slouch and not working and kind of a sleazeball. And when something happens that the demon lord is resurrected in the body of a young girl, they meet up and shenanigans ensue. So he may have to put on the suit again and become a hero. It's really funny. I do recommend it. It's a lot of fun. So that's it. That's the slate for October. Anything catch your eye here that you might want to grab?
I don't think there's anything I need.
Yeah. Maybe if Panzer drops down to like $15, like cool, an older series, I'll get that for the collection.
Yeah.
That's the only one because everything else I'll pass. Let's see. I think we are done for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We truly do appreciate it. Thank you for all the people in the chat. You guys are lovely. Hit the like button on your way out. It means a ton. We will be back, certainly tomorrow, but the regular schedule will be Monday, and we will be back with a full crew of Omnibros and all that fun stuff, all the hijinks on a Monday show. Next week for the manga show, we should be doing the August previews.
Yes.
So if you want to find out about all the stuff that's coming out on next month, then be sure to tune in August 1st for all the details. So thank you all. Have a great night. And here's Better Call Hulk signing us off. Paul Odin Hulk signing us off. Thank you all. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. God bless. Have a great weekend and see you on the next stream. I hope to see you then. Bye-bye.